Hello, my name is Jorge Leonardo Sanchez, and this is my art find project for the Art 100 class. The art piece that I found was as I was traveling down the southern part of the United States of America. We went through Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, all of these southern states, and I didn't find much until I hit this art that I chose. Sure, I found other art, but this is the one that interested me the most, and it is a form of kinetic art that El Paso, Texas, made by Vicky Scurry, and it is called the Airway Light Sculptures at El Paso, Texas. And here's a little taste of what I saw as I was traveling through there. These were pictures that I took, very blurry. I realized later that I realized at the time that they were very blurry, and so instead decided to take a video. And here it is.
Yes. This is actually back places. I have no idea. El Paso, Texas.
And it was crucial that I explain in the video where I found them, because afterward I could not find them at all on Google. Not until I looked at the video completely again and realized that I told myself there that it was in El Paso, Texas. This was special to me because, as I said, as I traveled down the southern states of the United States, I didn't see much art. I mean, yes, I saw buildings, I saw paintings, but none interested me like this one. I think the most important part was that I was traveling at night. As you can see, pitch black back there. Texas is very flat. I didn't see much along the way, except for here in El Paso, where as we're passing by, we start seeing purple, right? There's these huge purple things, and we don't know what they are. But as we get closer to them, we realize that they're these spinning things, right? But it's not until we get very close that we realize, oh, look, they're wind turbines. They're spinning. They're creating electricity for the city. They're practical use, but also aesthetically pleasing. And that's why I chose these.
Yes.
I'll get to that in a little bit as well. Just a second. So, I want to start this by explaining, introducing it as a form of kinetic art. These are 50-foot tall wind turbines at El Paso, Texas. And also introducing Vicky Scurry, who created these. And as it says here on her intro page, her focus is on community-based design for infrastructure, with emphasis on community identity. And so, go back to these for now. We can see that they said for the community, these wind turbines which create electricity is for the community and infrastructure, and that's exactly what it is. And then I also want to go into the depth of the picture. If there's a picture and the experience, like I said, as we're getting closer to it, we see these blobs, right? They're very close together. They're at a distance, so you can't tell how far away or how many or what it be. But as you start getting closer, they start increasing in size, and you start noticing their placement is very vertical. Back to they're right next to each other, so you can't really tell how many there are until you pass by them. And I think that's important too, because it's that sense of excitement or surprise, right? Like I said, at first you see one big blob, but once you get closer to it, you realize that there's 5 of them. Well, here's 3, but as you get closer to these, and like I said in the video, slow down, we can see that there are more than 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's exciting to see so many, because as you're going past it, you don't realize how many there are. And so, in the sense of placement, if we go back to the first picture, I love this picture except for the fact that shell sign is right there. I wish that was not there. If not for that, the entire background would be completely dark, and it would show a sense of space, and you'd see these huge sculptures in the foreground. And as we're driving, I think it's important to note that our vantage point was very it was towards the center actually of the entire piece, because as you can tell in the first picture here, there's sculptures to the left, to your right, and down further left and right, and you're right in the middle of it. I think that's very important in this piece, because I think the feeling would be very different if there was only light sculptures down the middle. I think that would be kind of boring. It wouldn't be as exciting. But here it's important because as you're driving down this road, you are the center of these pieces. And and again, I want to emphasize the color used here, because like I said, as we're getting there, all you can see is a purple blob, and for me, I like the color purple. It's one of my favorite colors, and it's important because it caught my eye, and they're very bright, which is also important. But as I was looking further into it, as I looked online, there were other colors used, and there can be other colors used at the site. Like here, for example, gold, and it looks regal, it looks elegant. And so if you go further to the right, in the next picture, you see red, and it's kind of ominous. It can be kind of scary, but at the same time, if you see it in time with the sunset at the back, it's beautiful, and it's something that you remember. And blue, it's a very calming blue, and that's important. What if there's things going on in the city, and you or something tragic happened in the city, and you want them to feel that, or people driving past, you can change the color to a blue instead of a more happy colors, or like yellow or such. And again, these colors have a profound effect on our bodies. As I said, as I arrived to them, I was excited immediately to see these colorful things. And again, we're driving at night. It could have been 12 a.m. or 2 a.m. Sorry. And to see these colors in the middle of the night, I woke up immediately, and I was just so excited that I sat up on my seat, kind of anticipating these things, and not sure exactly what they were. And that left a huge impression on me as I left, even though it was just such a short time. And I think another very important piece to remember or to look at is how symmetrical they are. All of them are the same symmetrically. I think that's crucial for a sense of balance and easiness and calmness for the people driving past. And if I think about it, I don't think I would like something very asymmetrical. Something like, let's say Picasso, for example. I don't think I would like some kind of art piece there with that sense, with that type. I think it would leave me with a sense of uneasiness and like confusion and negative feelings, honestly, in the end. And so I think this is a perfect touch. Symmetrical wind turbines that are practical and useful for the city. And the final note is we actually see these in our book, in the product design section of it. We see a wind turbine made by QR5, and it's used here, and it's a very huge resemblance to it. And I wonder if she was using this as a product, as a starting point for her project, Vicky's Curie, and so that's my art project. Again, one last time to look at the video. And I think that was crucial because it left a lasting impression on me, and it was beautiful. And that is why I chose this project. Thank you.